Good evening, everyone. This evening, I guess this is Cheetos' version of like a winter line. Like I've only seen these probably twice throughout my whole life. I assume they taste like the cheese puffs balls that they make, but even smaller. I'm assuming that they're still using it. It says cheddar flavor. They seem like they're a miniature version of the cheese balls. It says cheese flavored. This is how big it is. It's small, so like, and it has snowflakes on it, so it must be specifically for winter. Like I said, you rarely ever see these, but they do have them. Kind of reminds me of what I'm pretty sure they came in a cylinder back in the day, just like the Doritos 3D. If you're old enough to remember that, God bless you, because I don't know, Doritos 3D was a game changer entirely, but nevertheless, let's jump into it and let's see if it still has that familiar Cheeto cheddar taste to them. All right. Can't complain about not filling the bag up because the bag is tiny as hell, but it's full. And they look somewhat, I ain't gonna complain. They look the same way that they do on the bag. You guys know I already checked for that. Right off the bat, they look exactly how they're supposed to on the bag. And they do. At the crunchy texture. Same Cheeto dash. Yeah, I fuck with these. I reviewed the crunchy one, I believe, a while ago. And like I said, by the time you guys, I videotape periodically, so by the time I let this come out, like I understand the bag says January 13th they expire, but it's nowhere near January. And just, but sometimes I don't want to release some of the similar products all at the same time, so I'll space it out, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me talking about Oreos for like 4 weeks straight. So like I'll mix and match the videos up with different products. Can't be having too many Cheeto videos coming out. But yeah, these are crunchy. If you never had Cheetos cheese, it's like a salty. Well, all cheeses are salty. Most of them are, but it tastes like a powdered cheddar that you would put on popcorn. Like popcorn flavoring. But yeah, these ones are crunchy. Crunchy cheese balls, corn cheese balls, but they don't taste like corn. They taste more like cheese. I'm sure if they were plain, they would taste more cornier. Yeah, they're bursting with that cheese. Kind of wish they sold big bags of these. I don't think they do. Never seen that. Barely. Second time seeing the small Cheetos asteroids. Love it. An appropriate name considering they are out of this world, in my opinion. And yeah, that's a pun. It's a corny pun, whatever, but. And if I knew, I've only seen these when I was an adult. Only thing similar I've seen when I was a kid was like, they had these, but they were medium. And they came in a cylinder back when they were selling Doritos 3D. But I don't think they called them asteroids. They called them something else. If they called them asteroids, correct me on that. But I remember seeing these as a kid, but they were medium. They're a little bit bigger than these ones. These ones are like, they're like the size of like a Cheerio or a Kix cereal. Like if you grew up eating Kix cereal from General General Mills, then you know that size. That's how big these were. Yeah, I would recommend these. I fuck with these. They got the familiar Cheeto taste. They did not change the taste of the flavoring, the powder on there. So yeah, excellent, phenomenal texture when it comes down to the crunchiness. And I don't know how to describe cheddar cheese. It's like a mild, it's not like sharp. Of course it tastes artificial because it is artificial cheese. Wine, but it's a familiar taste that Cheetos is known for, even though some of them will say made with real cheese. We know it's not real cheese, but nevertheless, even though it's a different shape, a smaller shape, it still is a go-getter. I can't remember what I rated the crunchy ones, but regardless, I think it was around like 8.5. But I would, my only complaint is the bag is too small. Even if I was a little fat kid again, the bag is too small. Put these big boys in an XL bag. I'll give this an 8. 8, you can go back and forth from like an 8, 8.5, because it still has elements from the original Cheetos Crunchy that I remember getting in the 25-cent bag. And this bag is only 80 calories. It's smaller than the small corner store bags that we used to get for 25 cents. But I still think it gets the same amount roughly. It's just a micro bag. Like it's still roughly the same contents, I would say. But yeah, I rate this an 8, and 8, 8.5, anywhere around it. It's basically the same product, just in a different shape. But my only complaint is the quantity. And like I said, can't take too much away from that. I would recommend these. If I could jump in a time machine, I would grab these. I would definitely grab these, most definitely. And Chester Cheetos, they're here to stay. I fuck with them indefinitely. Check them out. But if you like me making content like this, you want me to continue to make content like this, like, share, subscribe. If you want to donate, go to my bio. You know exactly what to do. At this point, I'm forever grateful that you guys are forever gonna be here to support the channel. Please keep supporting the channel. Even if you don't donate, share the video, share it with everybody you know, like it. Stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing here by now? You didn't watch almost all the videos. I got tons of videos. You might as well go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notifications. But I thank you guys for the support. Thanks for stopping by. Like I always say, until next time, it's been real. Take care.